Good afternoon, everybody,
Good
Hello, sir.
afternoon.
and good morning for you actually.
It's a very good morning.
How are you all? How are you?
Fine and you, sir.
Thank you. Others are joining.
Yes,
Okay. We can wait 2-3 minutes and we'll start.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
But before we start a class, I just wanted to know where can I find these recording classes, if possible. Oh,
Recorded.
yeah, recorded stuff. Where can I find it?
Sorry, be louder.
If these classes were recorded, where can we find it?
You can contact IGNU
Okay, fine.
about the recording of this program.
About this
Not
recording
clearly
program.
audible. If you can, recording. Okay, you can talk to IGNU. You can write. You can
Okay,
write to the concerned person.
let me just write in chat box.
Okay, I can ask and tell. Currently, I don't have knowledge. Let me check, then only I will be able to speak and intimate to you. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. We will start. So far, we are going to discuss. So far, we have already discussed about different values associated in social work, ethical principles, values, different other things we have been discussing. We have beautifully discussed about competency or competence, how the social workers need to be competent, professional, and in different fields. We have discussed today we are going to discuss another important core value, one of the core values of social work profession, that is loyalty. loyalty to profession as a value of social work. So also we will discuss patriotism as a value of social work, cultural sensitivity, hard work, responsibility and commitment, and teachership. These are the important values, and we will be concluding our BSW-121, that is professional social work and its values. Important three, four things like loyalty, patriotism, cultural sensitivity, hard work, responsibility and commitment, and teachership. All these are not very difficult thing to understand, but we will try to understand from social work professional point of view, and we have to link all these values to our practices as social workers. That is the important thing. If we understand what is this and what is how this is relevant to our profession, for example, loyalty or patriotism, how that patriotism is helping me to grow as professional social worker, that is the important thing we need to understand. So if I start with loyalty, can anybody speak what is this loyalty? What is this loyalty? Anybody else? Please participate. Anything you want to share. There is nothing wrong and nothing right. Whatever you understand, you discuss. No issue. But if we really discuss, we share the ideas, we can collectively grow intellectually.
Yeah, loyalty is like affiliating your obedience to someone or something.
Oh, very nice. Can you define loyalty, why it is needed for professional social workers? Or I'm simplifying, is loyalty required for social workers, or do we really require the social workers to be loyal? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, the social worker needs to be loyal. Now try to understand whom we are going to be loyal. Whom?
The people that we are going to work with.
Hmm. Please repeat again, Mr. Benjamin.
We are supposed to be loyal to the people who are going to work with
Oh,
them.
okay, okay. Who are other people, other stakeholders? Because we have discussed professional social work is a systematic and scientific interventions. Is a scientific intervention. Once we will intervene, we will be working with different stakeholders. The prominent stakeholder is the person whom you are working with. But prior to this, yes, we need to be loyal to those persons or to that person, because as professional social worker we are going to engage with an individual, we are going to engage with a group, we are going to engage with the community and the society at large when we go for campaign like situations, when we go for social action. But may I know, actually, when we want to be loyal to the people, don't we require to be loyal to our own profession? Isn't it?
Yes, yes, we have to.
Without
Yes, very
becoming
important.
loyal to our own souls. If we are not loyal to our own souls, if we are not loyal to our own profession, then definitely we are going to work not so effectively with the people whom we are going to engage. If we will be loyal to ourselves, we will not cheat people. Once cheating to the people means cheating to our own profession and cheating to our own integrity. We have categorically discussed in previous classes the integrity. So people will lose confidence on us. They will know that, oh, this person is not so much serious. He is committing but not following up. You are going to community. In the last class, I mentioned punctuality. If you are following punctuality, that will become your identity after some times among the people. Oh, this madam, this sir, this person is very sincere to his or her work, is very sincerely and punctually reaching to the place, even if no one is there, no one has reached the place, but this person from this organization has reached on time. That becomes your identity. So I say, being loyal means, first of all, let us become loyal to our own profession. It is said that loyalty to profession is one of the important and core values of social work profession. So, dear friends, when we want to be loyal, first of all, we need to be loyal to our own profession. We need to give justice to our own profession first. Then only it will be reflected in our behavior, in our speeches, in our actions, and ultimately it will become our own identity. It will become our identity. The social worker's loyalty to profession is not the mere acceptance of the ideology of the professional practice. It is not only the ideologically we are convinced, rather, we are guided by the principles that is reflected in our behavior, or it is not mere acceptance of ideology of professional practice or an engagement to the profession for the fear of being disapproved or punished by the other member of the profession. I will give you two examples. One, Mr. X or Miss X is performing his or her duty nicely. It's just because people will disapprove. Otherwise, he or she will get punished. This is one approach. Another approach, Mr. X or Miss X is performing nicely because she is dedicated, she is sincere, she is loyalty to the profession. Which one is actually looking nice? She is performing. In one case, she or he is performing just because otherwise there will be punishment to him or her. Number one. Number two, I don't care about punishment. I have to do because I'm loyal to my profession. Which approach you are going to adopt in your career as professional?
Number two,
The first one or the second one?
the second one.
The second one.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
the
The
second one.
second one, the second one we are going to adopt. It is no one. It is. I'm not scared of. For example, another important example I will give. In roads, when we go, I don't know the scenario in other countries, but sometimes in any country also we see we wear helmet in on the roads maybe for two reasons. One reason, traffic police is very watchful, otherwise I will be facing the penalty. Number one. Number two, I will be using helmet because even if the police or the traffic police is there or not there, I'm not concerned. I am wearing helmet just because I want to be loyal to my country's rules and regulations. Which one is actually loyal? The first one or the second one? Loyal to the country?
The second one.
The second one. In first one also the person is using helmet. In second the person is using helmet. But the second one is not the example of loyalty to his country. It's just because of some fear I will be punished. I'll have to give penalty. I'm following. And this person will never use helmet once there is no helmet checking because this person is not serious or not loyal to his country's rules and regulations. Do you find this kind of example in your respective areas? I'm helmet example I'm giving.
Yes, they're just a lot.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So some people are loyal to the law because they're just, and some people are very much loyal to the country's laws and regulations. They will use the helmet without any fail. So here you just imagine the similar kind of examples as social work professional. As social work professional. So as a social work professional, you are going to perform this duty. Second, if you are not going to perform, you will be punished. You are not scared of the punishment. You are concerned of your own profession because you are loyal to your work. So loyalty is something that we inculcate within, and that is perfectly exhibited. And the social workers actually seek social betterment. They assist individuals, families, and groups and communities to restore and enhance their potentials for social functioning while creating societal conditions favorable to the goals. Is important professional competency for the social workers to be loyal to the profession. Here from social workers or social professional point of view I will mention that social workers, you, me, everyone who is a professional social worker, we are working with individuals, we are working with groups or the families, we are working with the communities. And by doing that, what kind of change we bring, what kind of changes we are going to bring, we are just enhancing the capacity of the persons so that they themselves will produce changes. We are not going to create dependent people, rather we are going to create independent people. So it is said that social work profession means helping the person who will help themselves. So it needs a systematic and scientific interventions. And these scientific and systematic interventions, when you will go for intervening into someone's problems in order to bring changes and happiness in someone's life, you need to be loyal to your work because it needs a systematic and scientific interventions. And intervention means it is not immediate change. The change may take place immediately. The larger goal is to bring sustainable changes. The changes which will not be which will not be finished after you withdraw from there. That is important thing. So, social workers' loyalty to profession is not in isolated value, but it goes hand in hand with the other ethical values of social work, such as we believe in service, we believe in social justice, we believe in dignity and worth of the person. So also we are focusing on strengthening human relationship, integrity, competence, cultural sensitivity, human rights, and many other value system together we believe. So we need to be loyal in all those aspects. We cannot become loyal to our own profession if we do not believe in principle of social justice. Am I correct? Am I correct? Once again I am giving clarifying. If I don't believe in principle of equality, if I don't believe in the principle of non discrimination, can I perform better as professional social worker? I don't believe in, for example, somebody does not believe in the principle of non discrimination. That means this person will be treating people in different manners. If the person does not believe in non discrimination, he or she will be discriminating people in the name of religion, in the name of gender, in the name of caste, in the name of color, place of birth, country, disability, and so many other race. So, once some person is discriminating people in the name of religion and culture, in the name of caste, class, religion, color, can you call that person loyal to his or her profession? Will you call that person to be loyal to his work?
No.
No.
We will never call that kind of person to be loyal to his or her work because she is following the principle of discrimination. So, loyal to profession means we need to believe in all other values of social work profession like justice, social service, humanitarianism, dignity, worth of persons, importance of human relationship, integrity, competence, cultural sensitivity. I will be explaining about cultural sensitivity, but let me explain one line what does this cultural sensitivity is. Can anybody give any understanding on cultural sensitivity? Any idea with you? Any idea with you?
Yeah,
What
actually,
is
it's
One by one, please. Both you speak, but one by one. Please, Mr. Bistrick.
okay. In my own perspective, we look at the way maybe we mind our languages, and also, for example, you go for a field work, and it's uh, for example, culturally, it's a certain culture, and they believe in their own values, traditional. So you need to mind the way you use your languages and also the way you provide your examples. Otherwise, it may end up annoying them.
Okay,
Sure.
okay. Victoria, madam, you're telling something?
Yeah.
Yeah, please
Yes,
go
I
on.
was trying to say that cultural sensitivity is accepting other people's norms of living. their way of doing things. You should accept them as they are. We shouldn't judge them. We shouldn't look down on them. But when we go to different places, like when I come to India, I should be able to understand them or accept their way of greetings. Here, if you want to greet someone who is older than you have to bow and shake hand with the person. And if I come to India and have to just put my two hands together and bow, it's also different thing I have to accept. I shouldn't say that what I know in my country or in my side of bringing up, it should be the same at other places like India. That's my little understanding.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely correct, both of you. I'm just enhancing, adding few other points. Rightly, you have pointed out. As human beings, do you have the similar culture everywhere in the world?
No.
No. Forget about the world. You just take your own area, your own state, your own district, your own village, your own country, whatever you can take. Do we find the similar kind of cultural practices all have? No.
No.
Even even from families to families it differs. From religion to religion it differs. Cultural thing like 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 dressing, like eating, like religious rituals, cultural practices, socio-religious cultural practices, like your example about Indian grading system, anything. Even my combing style, hairstyle is different than someone else, even from my own family. So we are culturally different from each other. So there is diversity in culture. As social workers, as human beings, we feel proud of our own culture, isn't it? We feel proud of our own culture, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Should we feel proud or we should not feel proud?
We should feel
Should we?
proud of our culture. That's our identity.
Yes, we should feel proud of our culture, but we will not hate any other culture. We will not think other culture to be useless. We will not laugh at some other's culture. Rather, we have to mutually accept, respect each other's culture. I'm eating something, you are eating something, you are speaking other language, I'm speaking other language, or someone else is eating something, you are eating something else. We are cultural different, and that is the good thing that there is diversity in culture, and that should be. And we should also feel proud of our own culture, but we will not disrespect other cultures. We need to be sensitive to other culture, respect, accept other culture. If we fail to respect other culture, that means we will fail as social workers. We cannot work with those people having those cultural lives or cultural system or values or culture. So that is what cultural sensitivity is. We will discuss in detail today itself. So Plato, he said once, only a man who is just be a loyal, and that loyalty is the condition of genuine philosophy. He said loyalty is a condition of genuine philosophy. As human being, we must be loyal to anything, right from your families, to the communities, to the profession, everywhere, human beings are expected to be loyal. To be loyal. Loyalty is deeper, is a deep rooted virtue with the subconscious of every individual around the globe. So, loyalty is basically a deep rooted virtue found everywhere. It is not like that in a particular country you will find loyal people. You cannot say in that particular village all people are loyal, and in no village you will find loyal people. Can we level anyone to be not loyal, fully loyal like that? We cannot. Loyalty we find everywhere associated with human beings. Josiah Royce, in his book Philosophy of Loyalty in the year 1908, this philosopher is having the opinion that loyalty is a virtue, indeed a primary virtue. You see what loyalty is from the philosopher's point of view. They are telling that loyalty is nothing but the virtue. And what kind of virtue it is? It is a primary virtue. Without this, we cannot call us as human beings like that. It's the primary virtue. And it is said that the philosopher says the heart of all virtues, the central duty amongst all the duties. So here Royals is of the opinion that royalty is the supreme virtue. So you as social worker, me as social worker, or anybody following any profession, maybe profession of social work, maybe profession of law, engineering, any other profession you are doing, we need to be loyal. And this loyalty can be personal loyalty, can be family loyalty, and can be community loyalty, and state or nation or state loyalty, religious loyalty, professional loyalty, and so on. Because loyalty is considered to be an essential value for the harmonious existence of humankind. One word I am focusing, that is harmonious existence. I mentioned that there is diversity in our society. People are of different religion, people are of different cultural belief system, people are from different races, color, gender, caste. People may have different political ideology. For example, there will be some people who believe in rightist philosophy. Somebody may be believing left philosophy, leftist, or the Marxist. But we as social workers, we promote harmonious social relationship. Because there is diversity, sometimes conflicts, problems of adjustment are also seen. Because some people have strong belief of acceptance, and some people may not have that value system. Some people may be wanting to create disturbance, political disturbances in your own community. So, as social workers, what we promote harmonious relationship, social harmony. Maybe there will be different people from different culture, religion, caste, and class, but all have to live peacefully. If we are not loyal to our own profession, we will not believe in this harmonious relationship. Rather, we will be trying to break down the relationship, to create disturbances in the name of religion, caste, class, politics, so many others. So, a person who is loyal to his or her profession will never create this kind of disturbances. Rather, he or she will promote harmony in the society, peace in the society. Loyalty has been understood to be an essential ingredient in any civilized and human society. Any human society, any civilized society you can talk of, you must find loyalty as an important ingredient, one of the important ingredients. Without this, without this, we can never promote harmonious relationship. We cannot work with diverse population. If we do not believe in diversity, we will never believe in peaceful coexistence or harmonious social order. Therefore, a social worker needs to be believer of or needs to be loyal to his or her own profession so that he or she will promote harmonious relationship and will promote peace, love, some sympathy or compassion in the society. Therefore, there is much need of becoming loyal to your profession, loyal to your own self. I have already mentioned. Loyal to social work institutions and practices, loyal to client and agency system, loyal to other professionals and professions, and loyal to associations, society, and nation at large. Now let us discuss structural framework of loyalty to social work profession. So in the beginning I mentioned when I only say loyal, a social worker has to be loyal. Now the question is whom we are going to be loyal. Ultimately you discussed that we need to be loyal to the people is absolutely fine. But we need to be loyal to our own self, to ourselves. Without becoming loyal to our own self, we are not going to be honest. We are not going to be responsible, duty bound, and professionally competent. One example, when I say loyalty to yourself, your own self, you said that we need to be loyal to the people. But before going to people, do you think that you need to invest in yourself or you will directly go to the people without preparing yourself properly? What do we need? We need to go people without preparation or we will prepare ourselves and we'll go to the people. How do you think about this?
We have to be prepared by ourselves before going to others because we are going to be the mirror in which they will see our profession through us.
Absolutely. So that I am mentioning, we need to be loyal to our own self. So our own self means we must be competent, technically competent. We need to be competent in other spheres. So every day we will work hard to learn more, and we must develop our own competencies. So also we need to improve our knowledge base. For example, you are in some road, you found some accidents. What shall you do? What shall you do? You become one of the crowd people, or you are going to do something. Or what are the things you are going to do if there is accident in some road and you are there?
You help the victims
Okay.
in the
How are
any
you?
possible way that you can by
Okay.
sending them to hospital, giving them first aid or whatever.
Hmm. And for life saving thing, what is actually important there? To provide first aid treatment, isn't it?
Yes.
The first
Yes,
aid.
it is.
The first aid before you take the person to hospital. You just give primary first aid and you arrange ambulance and you take the person to the hospital, nearest hospital. Can anybody give first aid, or only the trained people? Can anybody give first aid treatment, or only the trained first aid people can give first aid treatment? Anybody will give first aid treatment, or only the trained people? You please, anyone?
20 people.
I think anybody can do that at that very particular moment.
But for example, you do not know first, you don't have first aid knowledge, and you behave to be an expert, or you immediately tried something with the person without having knowledge.
No, I should be knowledgeable in what I'm about to do.
Yeah, otherwise what will happen? If there will be small crack or small fracture in some bone, with your intervention there is possibility you will break the total bone. You will make the case more complicated rather providing some assistance and relief to the person. So first aiders who are professionally trained, educationally trained, they provide first aid treatment. You just imagine, you just imagine if we are not trained, if we are not trained, if we are not taking so much trainings and equipped, are we not equipped with different knowledge and competencies, gradually our identity will be lost. You are a BSW or MSW, and there will be thousands of BSW and MSW. Then why you will be given appointment in some government or NGO? Just because you are somehow different. Different in what? Different in skills, knowledge. So, loyalty to yourself means investing in yourself, investing in yourself by developing your own capacity. But many times, what we do, we try to we try to invest in people. We want to give orientation, training programs, skill development activities, so many things we conduct. For whom we are conducting? We are conducting for people. And round the year, not a single time we have invested in us as professional. The same thing that we had learned in 20 years back, with the same knowledge, we are serving to the people. Can we call this you are loyal to yourself? Can we call it you are loyal to yourself?
No.
We cannot call you are loyal to yourself. You might be you are loyal to anybody else. But once we call loyal to your profession, you have to invest in yourself for your capacity building, for your improving your knowledge base, skills. This is what we understand loyal to yourself. Then loyal to social work institution and practice. So social work has its own method. Social work has its tools, techniques, skills, knowledge, principles, code of ethics, values. All these are there already because social work is a profession and a helping profession, serving profession. We need to be loyal to all these things, loyal to the ethics, code of ethics, values, to principles, approaches, to methods, unless and until we are loyal to our practice, we can never perform as successful or a sound professional. So we need to invest in our own self. So also we have to invest to practice, to understand, to learn, and to practice all these basic values, basic methods of social work, principle, tools, approaches. If we don't understand methods, 6 methods, if you don't understand the approaches, intervention methodologies, if you don't understand the code of ethics, if you don't understand the values of social work, definitely you are going to become a huge disaster for the community, rather becoming a huge resource, potential resource to the people. If you want to be a potential resource to the people, you need to be loyal to the profession, and profession means learning different tools, techniques, practices, approaches, method or the methods of social work profession. And next is that we need to be loyal to the client and the agency system. So you see how systematically it is said. So when we say we need to be loyal, and the question comes to whom we need to be loyal, the answer immediately comes we need to be loyal to our own the people. But people is the third, the client. First, our own self. Second is we need to grow as professional social workers. Now, after you become a professional social worker, you come to the people, the client, the client. I'm not using the word client, I'm telling the people, the person. with whom you are going to work or you are working with. Maybe an individual, maybe family or the group, maybe the community as a whole. So, using social work methods, case work, group work, and community organization, we need to be loyal to the client, to the people whom we are going to work. It's our responsibility to keep, to win the confidence of this person. To be loyal means not to not to disclose his or her informations in public or to anyone else. Rather, we need to maintain the principle of confidentiality so that we can win over the confidence of this client, this person. So also many other things. We should respect him or her. We should not go any dignity of the persons. You must be finding me in my 6 classes. I'm always stressing on the dignity. That is the supreme thing. If you want to feed someone who is hungry, you can feed. But if you're feeding without taking care of his or her dignity, that means somewhere, somehow, you are not actually feeding him or her, rather insulting. Despite all good efforts, you are not meeting that supreme level of interventions. We need to be sensitive to our work, to our words, to our commitments, what we are committing to. Sometime, as human beings, you are working with some individual, some person. Sometime you become so happy while working with some client and you commit. Okay, this will be done, that will be done, so and so. And the next day you don't remember all those things. Or even if you remember all those things, you are not in a position, you're not in a position to deliver those things. That means you have cheated people. You have cheated people. You have cheated people. You are not loyal to your profession. We need to be sensitive to culture. And you, me as social workers, so people will be coming, or only the same religion people will be coming to you, or people from different religion will be coming to you as professional social worker. You'll be working with people now. Will all the people from the same religion?
No,
There will be people from different religions, different color, different castes, different occupations, different cultural identity and ethnic identity. We as social worker, we must respect. I had discussed you about acceptance. We have to accept. Somebody is leprosy patient, somebody is HIV infected people, somebody is having tuberculosis, infectious disease. But as social worker, and somebody is PWD, person with disability. So we need to be loyal to everyone. Everyone. We will not disrespect. Will never discriminate people in the name of anything else. Rather, we must exhibit the value of loyalty to all people. Now, loyalty to other professionals and professions. Can anybody give some example of this loyalty to other professions and professionals? Can anybody give example? Loyalty to other professionals and profession. So far as we are discussing, we need to be loyal to our own profession. But now I am telling we need to be loyal to other professions, other professionals. How is it? Is it really required to be loyal to other professionals? We need to be loyal to other professionals. Any idea? Any idea?
For example, we need to be loyal to law enforcement or professionals.
Hmm. Other professionals and other profession. How are we to be loyal to other profession? Now I was discussing we need to be loyal to our own profession. Now I am telling we need to be loyal to other professions. Can anybody give example? Anybody? I am simplifying. As social workers, are we expert of everything? Are we
No, we are
expert?
not.
No,
No.
no. But people will have problem that is, but people may come with problem which needs professional support from different professions together. You are in a medical setup, the person is coming accident victim, the person needs medical treatment, you are connecting the person with doctor, another profession. Isn't clear how you need to be loyal to other profession? You are referring this person to a medical professional. You are going, good morning sir, please, this is the case you take, this needs urgent medical intervention. You are interacting, somebody is writing, just I'm reading. Yes, it is good to be loyal to other professionals since we are working with different professional people with yes. So we are working, thank you, we are working with different professions because it are interdisciplinary. So I gave you one example, that is, you are working with medical professional. Number one, if a person comes with a case of violence, atrocities, violence or violation of human rights, some girls, some women, some children, they're coming to you, and there is need of lodging FIR in the police station, and you have to connect this person with legal professionals, lawyers. You will take the help of police, you will take the help of lawyers. If you want to go publish certain things, you are going to take the help of media professionals. It is all interdisciplinary, we are interdependent. So you are going to work with medical professional, you are going to work with journalists, the media professionals, you are going to work with teachers. For example, you are running some school in some village, or if you are working for child education in some slum, so you are going to work with the school. That means you are going to work with school professionals, the teachers, teaching community. You are going to work with local self government, local self government. You are going to work with government officers, media professionals. You are going to work with different other professionals. They are called the stakeholders. You are going to work with the farmers, with masons, machine workers, laborers, every with all professionals and professions we are going to work. So we need to be loyal to all those people also. Not only we will be loyal to our own profession, rather we need to be with loyal to all other professionals and profession. So also loyal to association, society and nation at large. So there will be, for example, you are from some African country. You will be working with some Western country. You will be working in Asian country, South Asian country. I am working in India. Maybe I'll be now I am working with you all people. If I am not loyal to my profession, I cannot exhibit that kind of beautiful, I cannot develop that kind of professional relationship with you at all. So I will fail as a counselor, as social worker. So loving our own country is very fine. But this never means we will not be loyal to other countries, will disrespect some other nation. We'll be respecting our own national anthem, national flag. So also we will be showing respect to the national flag of other countries, national anthem of other countries, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So social worker tries to keep harmonious relationship with all, because we believe in social work. Social work is vast, not limited to any society, particular society, particular community, particular religion, particular country. We believe in global friendship, global brotherhood, global fraternity. So also we need to be loyal to all associations. We'll be coming across different associations in society, different CSOs. So there will be farmer unions, there will be self-help group of women, there will be trade unions, there will be many associations, even social work associations, medical associations, trade unions, farmers union and club. So we will never disrespect. Rather, we need to be loyal to everyone, because it is a collaborative effort. Social work is not someone's uh, single person's job. It is mutually done. It is jointly done in collaborations. So we collaborate with different stakeholders. We work with different countries. Now it is Sustainable Development Goal. It was earlier, it was Millennium Development Goal, MDG. Now we are having Sustainable Development Goals. You must have come across. If not, please Google and read. Sustainable Development Goal. We are talking about global partnership in Millennium Development Goal to Sustainable Development Goal. We're talking about global partnership to end poverty, global partnership to work against illiteracy, global partnership to fight the climate crisis. Can you as a single country work alone for climate change? Is it possible?
No.
We need to work hand in hand with other countries, so that United Nations has been established, and we believe in global fraternity and brotherhood and international fraternity. We believe and we work without showing any discrimination, any hatred, any fear, any anger upon any country of the world, any association of the world, any society of the world. We need to be loyal, loyal. You see, social work profession, the theories are very powerful, very powerful. If we really learn the things beautifully and we practice it, in our day-to-day life, we will become a different person altogether. Different person. Particularly this paper, when you talk about values, core values of professional social work, it's very easy to teach whatever I am teaching, whatever you are listening. You can also teach someone, you can also, but it must be practiced in our action. You, me, everyone. If we start practicing, so ultimately changes will be manifested in our action, in our speech, in our behavior altogether. So also our personality will come, will be reflected. We will become a different from person to different personality. Now, principles of loyalty to profession in social work. What are the principles when we want to become loyal to our profession? Profession, when I am telling, it is professional social work. Need some social workers to contribute to the development and improvement of social work professionals. Need for social workers to contribute to the development and improvement of improvement of social work profession. So you, me, as social workers must contribute to the development and improvement of social work profession. If the profession is not developed, if the profession is not has not gained popularity in the society, if the professional identity is not clearly established in the society, then me, you, anybody else as social worker will not be able to gain respect in the society as professional. So you, me, everyone who is a professional social worker, who is a trained social worker, maybe BSW, MSW, qualified social workers, we need to contribute to the development and improvement of social work as profession. Social work as profession needs to be developed. When can it be developed? When you, me, everyone as professional, when we try to contribute to the profession. That is what we also tell while talking about our own country. If we do not invest, if we don't try to take our country to when we don't contribute for the growth and development of the country, can we be called to be developed when our country is not developed? Is it like that? If my country is not rich, can I be called rich? Is it like that?
No.
I may be rich in my single capacity, but I represent to a larger country. If the country is rich, even if I am not rich, I will be internationally accepted a rich person. So also the richness of the profession. The profession means the professional identity, the identity of that profession. So we must contribute to our. Achha, anybody can give example how you can contribute to your profession? How can you contribute to your profession? How can you do? In your country, you will also find, you can search and see, there will be some professional associations, like I'm mentioning National Association of Professional Social Workers or Social Workers. So also there will be some national level, international level professional organization, associations. You can join those professional associations. This is join and you contribute for the growth of that association. Number one, you can do better social research to contribute to your profession. You can practice whatever you are learning as social workers. You will contribute to the growth and development of the people at grassroots. You will write different articles and columns in newspapers. So many things. You will give trainings to other social work professionals on different skills, upgradation of the skills. For example, you are arranging a meeting, a training or workshop where 20 MSW or BSW people will be invited and they will be given training on writing good proposals. By doing this, you can help the profession to grow. Similarly, you can now think of bundle of programs, bundle of things by which you can you can help your profession to develop or to grow. Need to refrain from unhealthy behaviors that affect the values of profession. Need to refrain from unhealthy behaviors. You are not showing, for example, if somebody is not showing healthy behavior, which is not expected from him in the community, he is cheating people, she is cheating people, he is not respecting individuals in community, making offensive or derogatory remarks on gender, on caste, religion, color, etc. Ultimately, this person will bring harm to him only or to the profession as a whole. He or she will bring damages to his own identity or the identity of the profession whom you are thinking so. Isn't it clear or I will repeat again? Anybody can suggest? Is it clear or I will repeat again? Hello.
Come again, sir.
Okay. I'm just telling what is unhealthy behavior? What is unhealthy behavior? Any example of unhealthy behavior?
Disrespect.
Okay, one is disrespect. Another things, insulting people, not going on time, not keeping your own words, mis misappropriation of wealth or the properties, cheating or looting money. All these are our unhealthy behavior. If you as social worker, you are indulged, you are involved in all these activities, it will damage to your own identity or it will bring harm to the image of professional social worker as whole.
At a larger scale to the whole profession.
Whole profession. For example, if you are outside of your own country, in some other country you have gone, and you do something good, then the glory comes to not only to you, glory comes to your entire nation, isn't it?
Yes.
So similarly, when we do something bad and we create bad name, we're not creating bad name for ourselves, rather we are creating bad name for the entire nation. So when we are polluting our profession by or with our unhealthy behavior, it means we are affecting the profession as a. So need to be honest with finance and accounts. This is very crucial thing. Unless and until we are very much honest in dealing with finance and accounts, unless and until we fairly deal with, we honestly deal with finance and accounts, we can never become a successful social worker. Because when there will be involvement of finance, and one 100% correct thing is that we can never work without finance, isn't it? We need financial resources. Financial resources as well as other resources, like as a social worker in your office there will be vehicles, there will be buildings, there will be farmhouse, there will be internet, there will be other resources, and you will be dealing with finance. You need to be loyal to everything, all the resources, including financial resources. And you are answerable. Somebody is writing something, Mr. Benjamin. You maybe are working with people with disability, including women, and you, social worker, will fall in love with your client. We consider this also unhealthy behavior. Uh, Falling in love means you, if there will be mutual thing, that is a different thing, but you will not be having unfair relationship, unhealthy relationship, which will be questioned, which will be questioned. You will be teasing someone. You have developed one side love and like that, and you are teasing someone. That is not accepted. Anything mutually done, legally done, that is accepted. And you, me, everyone, we know that what is acceptable behavior and which is not acceptable behavior. You, me, everybody, we know that what is accepted in the society and which and what is not accepted legally and socially in the society. We have to behave like that. So I was yes, yes, absolutely right. Uh, so I was talking about financial account or accounting or finances. We need to be very much careful, because in social sector money is coming from donations. Particularly, people are donating not for us, people are donating for the welfare of the people for whom we are committed. They are giving us salary or other facilities, agreed facilities. But beyond that, if we are going to deal with finance illegally, definitely we are going to be caught and it will be taken very seriously. need to seek membership in professional associations. Another important thing is that need to seek membership. So you can also search in your area, what are the professional associations available in your respective areas and country. You can become member or take the membership in that association, in that organization. And only taking membership will also not work. Rather, we need to work for the improvement of that association. Just few minutes, I'm coming. Okay. Now it is patriotism as a value of social work. Can anybody say what is patriotism? What is patriotism? Mr. Pascal, you're silent today. Mr. Pascal,
Yes,
not speaking today.
yeah, I'm in a silent mode today.
Why? Just
Yeah,
change your mode, silence mode to vibration or some uh, voice model mode,
I'm
ring
having
mode.
a flu. I'm having a flu, so it's making my speaking a bit difficult.
Okay.
Yes.
What is this patriotism? You have any idea?
love your country.
Patriotism means love for your country.
Yes, is the love for your own country, love of the country, attachment to national values based on critical understanding. That's the definition or the understanding on patriotism. Patriotism, patriotism is the combination of love of the country and attachment to the national values based on critical understanding. You, me, everyone, we are living, we're born, brought up, and living, and maybe we'll be dying in a particular country. It was not in our hand which country we are going to be born. It was divinely decided who will be our mother, father, and which one will be our motherland, the native place. So after we are born, we are given all sorts of support. The nation takes care. Even prior to our birth, the country is looking after our needs, providing hospital support, giving us education, connecting us to jobs, providing a housing or houses to us. So many things. Without fear, we reside in a country or the country we are born and brought up in. That is why in India, country is called motherland. It is not a simple piece of land, but it is a mother. As like as we love our mother, so also our love for the land, motherland. So nation is called as motherland. So I mentioned that country has different contributions to our life. So also as a citizen, we have responsibility and duty to the nations or to the nation we are in or we belong to. And this is purely a natural feeling, as we have feeling for our mother, father, family members. So also we are emotionally connected and tied country with the country. We love the country as we love our family, and particularly as we love our mother. So also we love our motherland. And patriotism spontaneously comes from our heart. And it is not only a superficial feeling, rather, a strong bond is there. We are also committed to the nation. Is there anybody who want to see his or her country to be poor country? Do we want like that, or we want to see our country to be rich, to develop? What we want exactly? We want to see. Please, Victoria madam.
Yes, I was just about to say what you are saying, that we want to see our country rich and wealthy, having everything in place.
Yes, and Simply, if we only want, we will not contribute anything. Will our country become a prosperous country? We will just want, we will not contribute anything to the national development. Can our country grow and develop? It can never. It needs our contributions, efforts. So patriotism is another important value attached to our profession social work. When we are working in particular village, that village may not be my own village. I am born and brought up some other place, but I am posted in some in other village, state. But I consider this area, this state, this part of the country as my own country, country's place. So we can associate, we can connect emotionally to that place. And we try to contribute something for the growth and development of my country. Because ultimately, the growth and development of the country will decide the growth and development of the citizens. If the country is poor, even if we are rich, we will never become rich. If the country becomes rich, we will ultimately become rich sooner. So the fate of the citizens are actually decided by the fate of the country. So Stephen Nathelson in 1999 defines patriotism as involving special affection for one's own country. We love the globe, world, but certain special affections already attached to the country we are born and brought up, or the called motherland. Special attachment, special connections, special affections we have. As we have special affection, we respect all mothers, but we are specially attached with our own mother who has given us birth or who has taken care us. We are specially attached, affectionately connected. So also we are specially connected with special affections to our own country. Number one. Number two, a sense of personal identification with the country. So I say I'm an Indian. You say you mention your country's name. Ghana, Ethiopia, Africa, any other country you belong to. You feel proud of the country. Huh? A sense of personal identification. You identify your identity with the identity of the country. You personally connect. Special concern for the well-being of the country, as I have already rightly mentioned. So internally, we always wish to see my country to grow, even if there will be match, football match, cricket match, volleyball match, any athletic championship, hockey, World Cup, anything else. For which country you pray to win? For which country you are praying?
The country where we were born from.
Yes, your own country. You are wishing, praying. Even if you cannot do anything, you are just sitting in front of a television set or in your mobile phone, you are connected and you are watching some international tournament and you are praying silently, oh God, Let my country win. You know that even if your country gets the World Cup, you will not get that cup. What will you get? That is the mental peace. Yes, my country has won. That feeling encourages us to have special concern for the welfare and well-being. If that happens in case of a match which is not going to contribute anything, even if your country wins or loses, whatever kind of things, nothing big is going to happen. If we are so much serious in games and sports, then you just imagine for the total well-being of the country, prosperity of the country, economic growth, educational growth, growth in science and technology, growth in agriculture, growth in artificial intelligence. In current days, people are talking about development in science, engineering, space, aeronautics, marine engineering, so many places. So we want to see spatial development. We are specially concerned for the welfare and well-being of the country. We want our country to become world richest economy. Each of us, we wish to see our country to be the number one financially rich country of the world. We want to become supreme power. Every country, every citizen wants for his or her own country to become economically rich, politically rich, socially rich, and we want no disease, no infections, nothing else should happen in my own country. It does not mean we want these bad things to happen in other countries. No, that is not my meaning. My meaning is that we are wishing for the overall development of our own country because we have a special connection and affection for our own country. And we are willing to sacrifice to promote the country's good. You, me, everybody. When there will be some personal thing, if we personally sacrifice something, your country will grow, my country will grow. Definitely people come forward to contribute financially, to to share wealth, to share time, energy, expertise, knowledge. So if, for example, there is war situation, if there is flood, disaster, natural calamities, so we come forward as citizens to contribute. We provide financial assistance to our government. We provide support, financial support to the needy and poor in our own country. We try to connect with facilities to our people, more or less to say, if we are really patriot, we will be agreeing to sacrifice to promote country's good. Country's good. So there are different poets, different philosophers. They have written beautiful poetries on patriotism in different languages, Indian languages, African languages, English language, Russian, Japanese, any other, Arabic. Every country, the poets, philosophers, the poets, they have written songs, stories to inspire people to take the country ahead. So, because patriotism is an important value, knowingly, unknowingly, we are emotionally attached to our own country. And this feeling guides us to become a better professional, to serve for people, because we feel they are our own people. They are our own people. So we want to contribute better. Now, now, demonstration of value of patriotism. How you will demonstrate that you are patriot, you love your country. How can you demonstrate? Any example? How can you demonstrate?
Maybe condemning corruption and nepotism.
Okay, okay,
Yeah. Taking part in developmental activities.
okay, good. Any other? Do you have national anthems, national songs, national anthems?
Yeah.
So the when national anthem is going on in some television channel in public place, you are showing your respect or disrespect to the national anthem. Are not you respectfully singing your national anthem? Are not you standing up when you listen that your national anthem is being sung in somewhere? When it comes to a ear, are not you standing over there to show your respect to your national anthem? Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So on important occasions, when your national anthem, anybody who is, I am much respecting my national anthem in my country. So also my respect to the national flag. Your national flag is called Tiranga, national flag. We salute it. It is being hosted on special occasions like Independence Day, Republic Day, important occasions. We host in our own houses also, in offices. We salute, we sing the song, national anthem. And even in television, if national anthem is going on, we cannot sit. We stand up straight and we pay respect. Because this song is not a small song. This is connected to the feeling of my patriotism, nationalism, my country's identity. So also the flag is not a piece of cloth for you, for me, for any citizen. This is respect, dignity of the country, worth of the country. So this is not only a piece of cloth for us. We have all love. We can sacrifice our life for safeguarding the dignity and respect of the national anthem and national flag. This is our supreme duty as a citizen of our own country. So this also compels us to be loyal to the people. When we are cheating to the people, we should remember, oh, they are the Indians. I'm being an Indian, I'm cheating. I will be thinking like that. Okay, I will not cheat my own people. You think, oh, I am a Ghana people, and being a Ghana person, I'm cheating to the Ghanis, the Ghana people. It's not. I'm from Ethiopia, I'm from Africa, I'm from Uganda. You can think like that, and that will guide you not to teach people, not to tease people, not to get indulged in any kind of corruptions, malpractices. So, by respecting, reciting our national anthem, we exhibit, demonstrate our patriotism. By promoting and respecting the history of our country, we feel honored by speaking about the history. Glory, you try to speak very good of the history of your own country, and you feel proud to speak about the history of your country. You focus on current events what events are going on in your country, what is happening globally connected to your own country, political thing, social thing, religious thing, cultural things, what is going on. You are always serious to know where is country standing. For example, if there will be a war between two countries, it becomes an international issue, and the country, some countries taking part with some countries taking part of side of some country. You are serious to see where my country is standing with. If some Olympic going on, you are serious. Why is my country's position? You are serious. You always focus. You try to celebrate the national days, like there will be army day, there will be independence day, there will be martyrs day, there will be republic day. Similarly, there will be different occasions, like in India we celebrate independence day on 15th August. Similarly, we celebrate Republic Day of India on 26th January. We observe Gandhi Jayanti, and Gandhi Jayanti is not only celebrated in India; it is international event, International Day for Non-Violence. It is internationally celebrated. So we celebrate Gandhi Jayanti, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Jayanti. Similarly, different national occasions we celebrate. Even the state we belong to, I belong to state of Odisha. So Utkal Divas means the day of Odisha. For the state also we celebrate. So also there will be different freedom fighters, important political social leaders, their birthdays, their death anniversaries are being celebrated in the name of nation. So we are participating in those national days and occasions. Just we want to show respect to our motherland. All these are the patriotism. But let me tell you, we cannot be, patriotism is well and good, but in the name of patriotism, we cannot hate others who are not from our own country. I want prosperity of India. At the same time, I do not want that no other country should become prosperous. No, no, no. I wish India to become rich country. So also I wish there should be prosperity in the entire globe. It is global fraternity. In India, there is a state Odisha I belong to. Uh, there is an there was a poet, very poor guy, who wrote in Odia language. I will. It's a very important poetry. Odia is a language of state language of Odisha. Odisha is one of the states in India. In Odia language, he wrote a poem, big poem. One of the stanza is like that. ମୋ ଜୀବନ ପଛେ ନରକେ ପଡ଼ିଥାଉ ଜଗତ ଉଦ୍ଧାର ହେଉ. That means let me suffer. Let there be prosperity of the globe, the entire world. Jagata. Jagat means the world, the globe. He's saying, oh God, if you want to give the suffering to me, the poet is telling. But you make the world prosperous. That is the beautiful example of patriotism. I love my own country, so also I have respect, equal respect for all the countries of the world. I am not superficially cling to my own country, because my country never wishes to destroy others. And you are patriot, but when you see some problems in your country, like people are, some officers, bureaucrats, some politicians are looting, or anybody else is looting, you are putting questions why this is happening, why there is misappropriation of property, national property, why only some people will become rich and other people will suffer, will become poor, only few people will become rich. You are putting question. It doesn't mean you are not patriot. Patriot doesn't mean whatever is being done by your government is okay for you. No, you are judging from humanitarian angle, with humanitarian lenses. You must have seen in the wars, some country attacks some countries. In the same country, the country which has attacked, in that country also, people agitate with placards that stop wars. Have not you found this? Have not you found this? Have you found such example?
Yes.
Yes. And it is not against your country, because we want peace everywhere. Peace everywhere. So we are attached emotionally with our own country. At the same time, we also promote international fraternity, brotherhood, or love. And the principles of value of patriotism. We need to imbibe, inculcate the value of patriotism. We need to respect democracy and rights enshrined in the constitution of the land. Every country has written or unwritten constitution, and this constitution guides the entire country. The country's administration is being run by the constitution. We must we must show respect to the democracy that your country has. So also, you, me, everyone, we have to respect what, to our own constitution. We need to be loyal to our own country and principles which it stands. India believes in Satya Ahimsa, means truth and non-violence. India believes in global brotherhood, fraternity. India believes in democracy. India believes in emancipation and development of all. And being an India's citizen, or being an Indian, I need to be loyal to my own country and the principle for which it stands. I need to support. So also you, as citizen of your respective country, you need to exhibit that kind of love and affection to your country. Need to have accurate knowledge about the profile of the client's country and culture. Now, another important thing. So, being a social worker, not necessarily we are going to work with only our own country's fellow citizens. Rather, we may be posted in some other country where we are foreigners, or maybe you are working in your own country, but people from other countries are coming. You, me, we have to show respect. We need to know their country, country's culture, their value system, as you rightly mentioned. When you are coming to India, you have to greet this way. When I am going to African country, I also need to learn how to greet properly to the people in the local culture, local traditions. I need to learn food culture, dressing, housing pattern, everything we need to learn. And we need to learn from clients, for clients countries and culture. And finally, our approach must be non-discriminated. We can never discriminate any person in the name of country. Yes, we love our country, but we will ensure social justice for all. Social justice for all. We will never disrespect, or we will not show any kind of discrimination country he or she can belong to. We have to show respect. So also cultural sensitivity. We have already discussed that we are not having the same cultural beliefs and practices. It differs from state to state, it differs from country to country. It is not single kind of society we are in. It is not homogeneous, it is heterogeneous. Diversity is there, and cultural diversities, of course, even in your own family also. You see someone loves to have vegetarian food, somebody loves to have non-vegetarian food. If in an own family within 5 people there are 5 choices, 5 cultural belief, so also there will be cultural differences in the entire world. As a human being, we have to respect each and every culture, and we have to try to develop similar kind of practices, so that we will accept every culture, we will learn every culture. And there is no substitute of hard work. There is no substitute of hard work. Hard work as an another important value of social work. So we need to do hard work in order to become an a professional social worker, a successful social worker. So with this note, we are completing this BSW 121. Thanks everybody for patient listening and cooperating, participating in our discussion. God bless all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Doc. We also appreciate you so much for taking
Thank you
your
so
time
much.
to
Be
educate
blessed.
us. We are so grateful. Hmm.
Be
It was
Thank
a
blessed.
you.
pleasure having you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Amen. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
So, so it is we are done with the BSW 121.
Yes, that's
We
it.
are done, oh.
That's it.
But I wanted to ask him, um, I wanted to ask him if we are done with our assignment, we are
They
supposed
are
to send it to
very,
him
very
to do.
fast.
Yeah, we're supposed to let him have a look at our assignment before sending it. Before submitting it, he has to go through the assignment to check everything before we submit.